It's just me talking about what's going on in the gaming world. And there is a lot of lag. We might actually have to pick a... Nothing's moving. Anyway, so next episode we'll actually be having a little guest on, basically. And we're talking to them about certain things that's happening in the gaming world. I want to give you my opinion, as loads more subscribers as well. And to be honest, I've done a lot of research into what I'm actually going to be talking about in these episodes, you could call them. And I've done a lot of research. I know a lot about the stuff I'm going to talk about. For example, microtransactions. And in fact, that's one of the things we're going to be talking about today. In fact, that's the first thing we're going to be talking about today. So, if you don't know what microtransactions are, they're basically things you have to buy in-game with real money. So, for example, Call of Duty has COD points. Now, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to buy COD points with real money. If I'm wrong, then I'll give you another example. Like, if there's, a certain skin you want in the game, you have to buy that skin with real money. That's microtransactions. In fact, we're going to go into career mode. So that'll be microtransactions. Now, microtransactions started on free-to-play games, mobile games, mainly free-to-play mobile games. And it started on there because free-to-play games, it's free-to-play, you don't have to buy the game. But developers need a way to make money, so that added microtransactions. The problem with microtransactions is then the game turns into something like play to win. Pay to win. That's the problem with microtransactions, and nearly every game that has microtransactions has done it wrong, except one game. And this game's called Loadout. It's on the PS4, you can download it for free. The way they've done microtransactions is the right way to do it. What I mean by that is, every time when you buy something on that game, it's just cosmetics, just for your character. It makes your character look different. There's nothing that gives you more health or better guns or anything like that. That is the right way to do microtransactions. I've seen in so many other games, you have to pay to get all these really cool stuff, and you have to pay to get a membership and all that rubbish. And no, it's not really fair. For example, Star Wars The Old Republic. There's no point playing the game if you don't have a membership, let's be honest. Honestly, if you're a free-to-play member on Star Wars The Old Republic, you get less XP when you reach level 20. You have to wait until level 20 in order to get the speeder. It makes you move faster. There's a whole bunch of other stuff you can't even use, which is really, really annoying. So there's no point even playing that game if you're not a member, basically. And that stuff ruins the game, because not everyone has enough money to go buy a membership or to go buy all these really cool things that you can buy in games. It's not really fair. And this leads on to my next point about other games DLC, like Destiny and stuff like that. I don't think games should have DLC, and if they have to have DLC, then what they should do is have a separate thing that's free. So let's say for Call of Duty, they bring out 4 maps, right? In one DLC. So after bringing out that DLC, which you have to pay for, they'll bring out a separate DLC that's free. So the people that don't have money to buy the DLC that costs money, then they can buy the free DLC. So, it's fair for everybody, but obviously not everyone has enough money to go around buying all these DLCs. It's not really fair. I mean, you have to pay money to get the game, and you have to pay more money for microtransactions, or you have to pay more money for DLCs. I don't really think that's fair. I mean, that's just my opinion. Other people might, disagree with that. But that's just what I think. It's not really fair. Not everyone has enough money to go buy all these stuff. And I don't like DLCs. I don't think they should be a thing. I don't think it's fair. You have to pay money to buy the game, and then you have to pay more money to get all the DLCs. It's not really fair, and to be honest with you, are DLCs really worth it? Like, honestly, I don't know if DLCs are even worth it, because sometimes the DLC could be really bad, be rubbish. How did I not get the board there? What the hell? That's weird. But anyway, that's just what I think on DLCs. Now, on to the next topic, which I want to talk about, is the new Call of Duty game. Yep, new Call of Duty game and Battlefield 1, actually. So, first of all, we're going to start with Battlefield 1. I played the beta, I did a live stream on the beta, and what I think of the game is that when I first played it, I didn't like it. I thought the sniping was really bad in the game. It's way too hard to snipe. It wasn't fun. You know, I just didn't really like it. And I did play on my own, and I quickly realized that if you play Battlefield 1 on your own, you're gonna get bored pretty quickly. And if you play with friends, it's fun, but you can still get bored, just not as quick as if you're playing on your own. Now, obviously, I haven't actually played the new Call of Duty game yet, and I'm pretty sure you have to pre-order to play the beta, which is another thing I really disagree with. But anyway, I haven't played the new Call of Duty game, but from what I can see, I think it looks pretty good. Like the zombie mode in it looks amazing, and the multiplayer, I've seen multiplayer, it looks amazing as well. And I can understand why people don't like the whole futuristic thing now, because for example, look at Black Ops 3. There's boxing gloves in Black Ops 3 now. You can use boxing gloves in multiplayer. Like, what has Call of Duty even come to now with all these really stupid, weird things that you can get in, you know, the stupid boxes, supply drops, there we go. Like, I don't like all this thing we have to buy, you know, supply drops to get all these cool guns, because first of all, you need 30 of those keys to actually open a supply drop, a rare supply drop. It takes some time to get that much. You have to keep playing games and games, and you only get like 3 per match, and it's really annoying. So someone like me won't be able to get all that cool stuff that you get out of the supply drops. It's not really fair. So I wish it could go back to what like Modern Warfare 3 was like, and you know, Black Ops 1. Those were like the good Call of Duties, because there was no stupid stuff like, oh, you open supply drops so you can get this really cool gun. Oh wait, that's the only way to get that gun though. You can't unlock it or anything. You need to actually open supply drops. That's the only way to get it. See, I don't like all that stuff. It's not really fair on the people that don't spend hours on the game. So that's another thing I really don't like. And yeah, it's just really, really stupid in my opinion. And I think it's just all for money, to be honest. But now on to Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty game. Like I was saying, it looks really good, and I don't understand why this game is getting so much hate. I can understand because it's futuristic, and you know, we're kind of tired of, you know, playing Call of Duty, or futuristic Call of Duties anyway. And I can understand that, but no one's, like, you guys haven't really played the game yet. Most of us haven't played the game yet. So we don't really know what the multiplayer is going to be like. Yeah, you could watch someone else's video and get their opinion that has played the game, but I mean, everyone's different. You might like it when someone else might love the game. Like, you might like the game and then someone else might hate the game. Everyone's different, everyone likes their own things. So you just have to play the game for yourself and decide what you think, instead of, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be bad as well. Don't do that. Just don't. You haven't played the game, so don't judge the game. Don't say it's rubbish because you haven't played it. Wait till you play the game, then say what you think about it. Because, you know, only being fair. Look at Black Ops 2. I think, I might be wrong on this, but I heard that Black Ops 2 got a lot of dislikes on its trailer. And someone is calling me in the middle of a stream. Guys, I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back, guys. Sorry about that, but you know, we're doing this live, so if I was recording this, then I could just edit that out, but obviously we're doing this live. It's gonna get uploaded straight to YouTube as soon as I'm finished, so you know, I can't really do much about that anyway. So, like I was saying, wait till you give the new Call of Duty actually a chance, you know, because Black Ops 2, I think I might be wrong, but it got a lot of dislikes. A lot of dislikes on its trailer, Black Ops 2. So, and that game turned out to be really good. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I know a lot of people did like it, and it was pretty fun actually. It was pretty good. I enjoyed playing it a lot, and that's the thing, you don't really know what a game's going to be like until you play it. And that leads me on to my next thing, right? About hyping up a game. Now, I've seen so many people hype up loads of games, and then the games turn out to be really, really bad, and they're not what you expected. And then I see people not hype up a game at all, and that game turns out to be one of the best games ever. For example, Borderlands 2. I didn't hear anything about Borderlands 2. I didn't hear one thing. I didn't even know the game existed until my friend told me about it. And this was a long time ago. And the game is amazing. I didn't hear anything. I'm pretty sure not even a lot of people even hyped up the game at all. And that's the thing. With, is it No Man's Sky? Something like that. I think it was that game. People hyped up that game so much, and yeah, it's not doing too well, to be honest. It's not what a lot of people expected. It's not doing too well. And loads of people hyped it up. Everyone said it was going to be amazing, and now look where it is. Not doing too well. So maybe, you know, hyping up a game can be good because it gets loads of people, you know, to know about it, and then those people can go, you know, tell the developers maybe this should be in the game, or maybe this should be in the game, you know. But to be honest, sometimes hyping up a game can be bad because you get your expectations up. Expectations? What? You think, oh, this game's gonna be amazing, this is gonna be in this game, and all these cool stuff and all these cool features will be in the game, but then the game comes out and you're like, oh, this is not what I expected. Like, what is this? So, you know, maybe hyping up a game isn't the best thing, but then again, it can be good as well. Now, actually I have a little update for my channel. Actually, I'm going to be start doing, you know, like tips and tricks for certain games. So if you guys have any if you guys need any help with any games, like tips or tricks for any sort of game, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do the research on that game and find out what I can help you with and tell you what you need to know and how to not score there. By the way, we're playing on World Class, if you were wondering. Now, for some reason I tried to make a video about the best class setup in Black Ops 3, and the recording kind of messed up for some reason. I thought it recorded fine, went to edit it, and only 1 minute and 30 seconds were recorded for some reason. Not quite sure why that is, but that's just an example of some of the videos I'm going to be doing in the future, like tips and tricks, best class setups for different games, stuff like that. Now onto the DLC for Destiny. Now maybe they should have done something like if you pre-ordered the Legendary Edition, you should get Rise of Iron for free. Only if you pre-ordered the Legendary Edition. That could, you know, that would be really, really good. So, because I know most people are not going to spend £70 to pre-order the Taken King Legendary Edition. I did, and I'm not just saying this because I pre-ordered it and I want the game and I want the DLC for free. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this because of that. I'm saying that because not a lot of people would spend £70 on a Legendary Edition. That it's not like they're going to lose loads and loads of money for, you know, doing this. Most of the people just bought it normal, you know, the normal edition of the Taken King. So that's one thing they could have done, but I don't think they're going to do that. I'm pretty sure you just have to buy it like any other DLC. But I wouldn't class Rise of Iron as a DLC. I'd class it as Year 3. I'm pretty sure it's Year 3, just like the Taken King was Year 2, Rise of Iron's Year 3. And yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happened at Destiny before the launch. Not Destiny, at Bungie I mean. A lot of stuff happened at Bungie before the launch of Destiny. For example, play Destiny, you should know that. If you watch a lot of Destiny YouTubers, you should know that. Seriously, AI, what are you doing? Okay, not this rubbish again. Anyway, a lot of you should know that the story is supposed to be a lot different. In fact, the main story of the game was supposed to be a lot better than what it is now. I know a lot of people were disappointed, including myself. And they kind of, you know, the Taken King was alright, the Taken King story was alright. I loved the boss fight at the end. The boss fight at the end was amazing actually, when you have to fight Oryx. And they left a big cliffhanger at the end as well. But I don't know if Destiny 2 is going to be, you know, that much different. And let me explain why. I think that in Destiny 2, we should definitely have to go to different planets, and I know one of the YouTubers done a like a vote, and they said, would you want your stuff to carry over into Destiny 2, or do you want your stuff, do you want a new start? And I personally think a new start would be better. Now I know what you're saying, I know what you guys must be saying, you must be saying, you know, but we spent all this time getting all these, you know, getting all this skill, like legendary weapons, exotic weapons, all this armor that we have now, and all of that's just going to go to waste. I know, but it's a new game, we should get a new start, because there'll be new legendaries, new exotics, new everything basically, because it's a new game. So if they do Destiny 2 right, it will be an amazing game, and hopefully they don't mess up the story like they did with the first Destiny game. Hopefully they don't mess up the story, that would be really useful. Well, we went through a lot of stuff already actually. Went through a lot of stuff. So in the next episode, this is not the end by the way, I'm just going to tell you guys what's going to happen in the next episode of this. In the next episode, we'll be having someone else here, and we'll be talking about a bunch more stuff. A lot more games, we'll be talking about basically a lot of interesting stuff that's happening in the gaming world, the gaming community, really. And I will be making a video on FIFA 17, the demo, when it comes out in the UK, because I do believe it's not out yet in the UK. I might be wrong, I might have to check after this actually. But I think this is going to be the end, because believe it or not, I didn't have a lot planned. I didn't have a lot of stuff planned. I did the research for the stuff I was going to talk about. That was about it. I kind of just decided to do this today. So the next episode will be more, it'll be more set out, and it'll be a lot more interesting, and we'll talk about some interesting stuff in the next episode when I have my guest on. But that is it for this podcast slash game talk show thing. I have no idea what this is. Honestly, I don't even know what to call this series I'm doing. I don't even know if this series is going to be any good. I don't even know if this live stream is going to be any interesting. It might be really boring. I have no idea. But I thought I might do this because I wanted to share my thoughts on certain things. And yeah, it might be interesting, might not be. Might be the most boring thing on YouTube. In fact, actually, in the next episode, we're going to be talking about the YouTube rules. The new YouTube rules, actually. You know, the YouTube rules that everyone's saying this is the end of YouTube and stuff like that. Yes, those rules. The new rules that they're enforcing, they're not new rules, but they're enforcing it a lot more. So we're going to be talking about the new guidelines for YouTube in the next episode with my guest. That is it for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, and goodbye.